I'm at one of my favourite golf courses today, like very much one of my favourite golf courses, West Lancs. I've come here to play 9 holes. Stay in the fairway, Mr. Pheasant, Mr. Pheasant, Mr. Pheasant. Do some proper scoring. Go, go, go. Yes, yes. Thank you, Pheasant. Get in. And play it as if I'm talking it through with a caddy. Poor tee shot, poor second shot, not a great third shot, good putt, birdie. There he is. You enjoy that, did you? Little birdie for you. Hope we're 2 under through 4. Don't sound surprised. Right, you can't see much of this hole. It's all about picking a target. Goes round to the right. There's a marker post up there. It's a church spire, right? The line is just sort of in between them for me. We're down breeze. So I'm going to hit 2 iron. There's a ditch running up the left here. You just don't want to go too far, so got to accept we're going to have a little bit longer in. And this is where somewhere you play conservatively, but still making that aggressive, committed swing. Conservative approach with an aggressive, cocky swing. 2 iron. Yeah, that'll do. 172 pin. This green is like bank all the way front, all the way round to the left, so short, anywhere left of the green is running off. And it's a tough up and down. Right's not great either, there's just no miss, it's just a tough shot. And when I was talking about holes to get through, this is one of them. So we've got 173 pin, 156 front. Wind's that way. Standard 7 iron. I'm going to aim it 5 yards left and let the wind just drift it back. Focus. I was just concentrating on not missing it left then. Just focus where you're trying to hit it and then do it. No idea where it's gone, to be honest. Oh, it's long. This wind is all over the shot. To be honest, I've made as good a swing as I could make there. I didn't really see it take off because it's straight into the sun. I've just seen it land back of the green and go off the back. I mean, long's not, like I said, there's no miss on this green. It's a tough hole. That's where I can't be disappointed. I mean, I'm going to be disappointed because I missed the green. But I can't be disappointed because I actually was focused on the negative, recognised it, stepped away, got myself set again, made a good swing, committed to it. That's all you can do. I can't help if the wind gets up and takes it down, or I've misjudged the wind or whatever. That's going to happen. So I'm not annoyed. I'm just disappointed. That's worse, isn't it? I'm now looking forward to the challenge of getting up and down. Another one of Dr. Bob's, that. Bob Rotella, the golfer's mind. You see what I mean? The front of this green and left. It's just, you just can't miss it. Upturn saucer job. Just got to hit a good shot. Oh, it has. It's gone long left there. It's run off exactly where I didn't want to hit it. Like I said, that could just be a slight downslope, and I don't know if that's just made me turn it over a bit. Right, we've got options now. So I can bump that into the bank and let it run up, or I can play it, land it on the green. Land it on the green, I'm playing it downwind then. And to be honest, it's tight lie that. And this isn't negative, I just don't fancy playing a 58 from there. I think the margins for error are very, very small. I think just an 8 iron, bump it into the bank. No, a 9 iron, crown it, so I'll show you what that means. Bump it into the bank and let it run up. So when I say crown it, I mean I'm going to put it back in my stance, hands forward, just off this sort of lie. Ensures it comes out low, ensures it's got a bit of speed, and ensures the strike a little bit more. Practice it exactly as you want to play it. Sit, 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 sit. Played it nice, it's just run on a bit more. For me, chipping, when I had issues, the main thing is, I think, is finding a consistent rhythm. If you can find a consistent rhythm to your chip shots, I think you'll strike them better. Looser grip as well was a key. Looser grip. and consistent rhythm regardless of the length of the shot. I don't think I've ever parred this hole and playing it about 100 times. This is going to be the first time. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Hit it harder. Okay. Well, that was nearly disaster. Bogey. Crack on. Back to 1 under. Felt good. Again, no idea where it's gone. Picked me target on the wall and hit it there. Knew I couldn't reach it with 4-iron, so committed to it. That's one thing I would say. You know, if you're struggling with your chipping, like I was talking about before and talking about rhythm, I think that's right the way throughout the game. If you're on the golf course and you're not playing good, and then it's easy to start trying to search for things, but if you focus on just finding a rhythm rather than trying to find a secret technique, I think you'd save more shots during a round than you would trying to find the magic ingredient mid-round, because it just doesn't happen. If you think of the amount of times you've tried, very rarely does it work. Completely get that you're not going to see where this is going, and you probably can't see me. But we've got 161 to a pin, straight downwind, at least 10 yards of wind. With 9-iron's a 150 club. Got 146 to carry a trap, so I know 9-iron's covering that, and I can just hit a good 9. No, as long as I strike it, that trap's not in play. I can go at the pin here. Right. Not a few times today, just right. I think I'm probably being a bit overcritical when I say it's right. It's actually a good shot. I think it's come off just the shoulder of that trap, to be honest. Don't think it was far off going in that bunker, but in hindsight, you don't really want to go left, so it's actually a chance of birdie. I shouldn't be annoyed. Sometimes you come out and you're hitting everything down the line, and sometimes you come out and you're just not quite on it. That's kind of where I'm at today. Weak. Probably reaction to nailing the last putt past. 4 there's not bad. Probably an effect of hitting it miles past on the last, but that's something that shouldn't be mentally affect me. You know, I'd hold putts today and I putted good, so one bad putt shouldn't mean the next one comes up short. Just again, it's all about just focusing on that one shot that's in hand, really. Anyway, we're still 1 under and we've had 6 holes, 3 to go, so yeah, bearing in mind that's our second lot of 3 holes, and it's not a bad thing to do. Play in 3 hole sections so you don't get too far ahead of yourself. Play individual shots, that's all you're trying to play, but 3 hole sections, start again, 3 hole sections, start again. Just stops you getting ahead of yourself and stops you looking back too much. If someone says, can you play 3 holes in level par or 1 under, you'd be pretty confident. I mean, relatively speaking, if you say it to your handicap, you'd be confident of doing that. So splitting up into 3 hole chunks is a good thing to do. Okay, par 5, 528, but we're downwind. There's a trap up the left that's 280 to carry. I want to get up in 2 here, so this is an aggressive shot. I'm just literally, I'm aiming middle fairway. The trap's in the far distance. But this is hashtag smash it. Yes. Always feel relieved on a par 5 when I've hit a good drive. I'm not like giving up the chance to hit it in 2. There's nothing worse than hitting a poo drive on a par 5 and you're just taking away the chance. Always feel a little bit more under pressure, but I don't think I really should. Every shot's the same, means the same. Something to take note, really. That was one of those ones, you know, when it's like just slightly out the top, but it's downwind. So it probably goes further than it does if you've hit it like bang out the middle. Slightly out the top, but come out dead eye, straight down the wind. I like that. Shouldn't make a difference downwind and into. It's always easier to commit to downwind. Ball doesn't spin off as much or go, you know, any spin isn't exaggerated as much. You still should be able to stand there and make the same swing though, you know, just as likely to make a good swing as you are into or down. You know, golf doesn't work like that, like, but what a day this is. What a place, what a day. Right, I've got my ball, it's on an upslope to start. And the pin is just over that trap on the right. I mean, it's quite a way past that, but in line with that. So we're definitely in range for 2. There's no, yeah, see that sprinkler there is 202. So we're gonna have about 185, I think, 190. 206 the pin, remember it's downwind. This is like a little launch pad. So it can, if you compress it, it can go miles. So I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen. I'm gonna hit a 6 iron. I think I could hit hard 7 and get it there straight downwind, but I'm gonna hit a 6 iron. I don't want it turning left off this slope because that's fighting against rotation. If you don't open the body, hands flip left. So I'm going to make sure the body opens. I'm just going to hold a little cut against it and just, it should sort of counteract that flip left. That's as good as a shot I can hit. This is a good exercise, kind of being your own caddy. Talk yourself through the shot. So how many times you hit a shot and you think, what are you thinking there? You're still going to hit bad shots. That's golf you've seen I have today. But talk yourself through it makes it so much easier to accept because you've made a decision on every shot. Like that one then, I could have just stood up. Had I not talked that through, I'd have probably got 7 iron out and hit it as hard as I could. But actually the shot I've played took that left side out of play. All runs down from the right anyway, little fades the shot, and I think I've hit a good shot. I don't know where it's finished, but I think it's good. So yeah, oh, it is good. Looks like 5 feet. Where's the green? I've lost the green. Where's the green gone? There it is. Yeah, I think we're about 5 feet away for eagle job, aren't we? Don't get excited, Al, it's just a putt. Just a putt, doesn't matter if it's for eagle or not. It's just a putt. This sounds ridiculous, but this sort of putt, when you've hit a shot in like this, I always feel like more under pressure because I don't want to waste the shot, which is crazy because it's just a 4-foot putt like any other 4-foot putt. You shouldn't be putting yourself under more pressure. That shot's gone, whether it's a good one or a bad one. It's just a 4-foot putt, and that's where you've got to get so into your routine, line it up, forget about score, and that's when I think thinking about score can affect you negatively. Difficult thing to do, but I try and get the ball lined up, line it with where I want the ball to start. Once I've stood over it, completely empty my mind, not focusing on stroke or anything. I'm just as if it's just a tap in and I'm not even thinking about anything, to be honest, which for me can be quite easy to do at times. Boom. The eagle. What a bonus that is. Rather than standing over it and thinking, oh, putt for eagle, talking through it, my approach, what I'm meant to be doing, just remind yourself of what you're meant to be doing. You hit a good putt, it's in. I made eagle. I'm 3 under. What? I just don't sound surprised, Al. 3 under. It's good. I'm pleased. 3 under. 2 holes left. Another quality par 3. Traps, green's so well designed, a lot of runoffs, but this pin is bang in the middle. 161 yards. If there's a pin to go for, it's this one. 161, straight downwind, nice 9 iron. Yeah, I can. And when I was talking before, downwind, the ball doesn't go sideways as much, so there's every chance. Make a good swing, it stays on line. On line, go a bit, sit a bit. I think it's close. It looks very close from here. I want to get a hole in one on camera at some point, but yeah, it looks close. What's going on here today? Why can't we have open qualifying here today? No one's watching. No one's seeing it. There it is. It's, yeah, a little past, but little pitch mark there. But yeah, that's just, again, same thing. Stop saying again. Same thing as the last hole. Shouldn't be under more pressure to hold that just because of it a good shot. It's just a 2.5 footer. Practice strokes. Stand over it. Don't have everything they can do. Empty the mind, just stroke it. Did I cut my head out then when I was putting? Well, to 2. I'm actually 4 under now. Like, I've had a couple of rounds here where I've played quite nice, and I've teed off early today, and the wind wasn't up. It's getting up now. It's quite windy now. And I've had a couple of decent rounds around here, but this talking on camera and talking my way through it, like I said, caddying for myself, it obviously does. I mean, I haven't played great by any means. I've hit a couple of good shots and hit a couple of good putts, and that's all you need to do in a game of golf. You don't need to like play amazing golf to score well. You just need a few good shots and no real bad ones, which is kind of what I've done today. I challenge this hole now. You've got water up the right, bunkers left. It's just a tough tee shot. You've just got to hit the shot, and I'm being aggressive. I'm hitting driver. Downwind, make a good swing, it'll stay on line. Genuinely get a little nervous, as I know I've got a decent score, a good score. I know it's a tough tee shot, but again, it's about catching yourself thinking about that and then going back into your routine and going, right, it's just this shot. You stand over it, you pick your target, everything else goes out your mind, just that one shot and hit it. Yes! Yes, 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 get in. Yes! Always get so much more satisfaction out of a shot that's so demanding, and historically not been a good tee shot for me. This, in fact, open qualifying this year, it was my last hole. I was about 58 over par, and I still hit 2 iron because just the fear of driver going miles right or miles left. Both misses. It's not a good thing, but you can stand up and hit a shot that you know in the back of your mind, you're not thinking it, but in the back of your mind you kind of know it's tough and it doesn't really suit your eye. Stand there, commit to it, play it. If you commit to it and you hit good shots, it's so much more rewarding. Like you can tell from my reaction then, we've hit it down the middle of the fairway on the last. Look at the golf course. Look how good it is. I could play here every day. Maybe not when it's like -3 and blowing a gale off the sea, but like generally could play here every day. Loads of courses are shut at the moment because it's like boggy and wet, this place. It's insane how good it is. Honestly, listen to that podcast, that No Laying Up. He can't talk highly enough of this place. Like, he puts it up there with the absolute best. It is proper golf course. All the ones, 111, that's what we've got in. Downwind, 54. I'm gonna play 95 yard shot because I don't want it to go long. 95 yard, I'm expecting it to land at about 105. Can't go past that pin. I got that way, stuck underneath it and blocked it. You know what, I can't say I didn't commit to it or anything daft. It's just a bad shot. I mean, it's on the green. You expect to be on the green from 111 yards, but it just wasn't a good swing. We've held long putts today, we can hold another one. Really felt good on that as well. There's our ball there. Back right, putting across. There's still a chance. Go, 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 go. Oh. A 4 on the last. Disappointing not to give myself a better chance than 20 foot, but a 4 on the last is always a good score. 9-hole score in there. I've come out purposefully making a score, talked you through every shot, filmed every shot, tried to put myself under pressure with the camera on, and I've come off 4 under for the back 9 at West Lancs. And I don't feel like I played my best golf. I feel like I've played really good golf here in the past and only shot level par, and it just shows, like I was saying before, you don't need to hit great shots all the time. It just takes a few in 9 holes. So yeah, I'm smiling at the end of that, aren't I? In the past couple of weeks, by the way, I've had great support, comments, people subscribing, and I really appreciate it. I'm amazed to see the subscribe list going up all the time, and it does help me, so thanks so much for that. And again, thanks for watching. I said again, but thanks for watching. See you next Tuesday. Did I just wink? I didn't mean to wink. See you next Tuesday. Don't wink.